Hi there, it's Thursday. Welcome to my weekly live on my Botanicamy Facebook page, Alchemy of Soothing Botanic Ingredients. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite oils of all time. And the reason for that obviously is because of its versatility. And I am definitely one of those girls that needs function as well. So the more things a specific essential oil can do, the happier I am. Who wants a different million products that can do a different million things, right? So if you can have one that's got several functions, I say we're winning. So welcome to my live today. If you're just joining in, I would like you to please go pop in the comments what your favorite oil is, okay? So mine is obviously tea tree, Melaleuca. And if you're just joining in, please go in the comment section and go and pop in what your favorite oil is. Could be that I just select one of those in the next coming weeks to talk a little bit more about that specific essential oil. So yes, fantastic. Welcome. I can see people are logging in. I'm going to give a little bit of extra time. I also see that, it is a little bit slow. No stress. I'm just going to give some more time. So if you're just busy logging in, great. Thank you. Welcome to my weekly live. Go and pop in the comments what your favorite essential oil is. Okay. And if you're feeling rather talkative because you're isolated and at home, why don't you pop in your favorite essential oil name and also tell me why it is your favorite essential oil? Wonderful. I can see more people coming in. Hello, Yolandi. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining. Okay, great. So let's get started on why Melaleuca or tea tree is my favorite oil. I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the oil as well, of course, and then I'm going to give you the top ways that I use this very versatile oil in my daily health regime. It is to support my cleaning practices at home. It supports cleansing of skin, all kinds of surfaces, can also be immune boosting too. So today I'm going to basically talk about why I love this oil and how versatile it is and where I am incorporating it on a daily basis. Okay, I can see more people coming in. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Okay, so Skinny 2, your favorite oil is wild orange. Yes. She is a firm lover of citrus oils. Can you please put in the comments if you care to share why wild orange is one of your favorite oils? Yolandi, I would like to know, what is your favorite oil? Go pop it in the comments. And Jerry, if you could do the same, that'll be absolutely lovely. Okay, fantastic. So let's start off. Where does the name Melaleuca actually come from? So Melaleuca in Greek, melas means black, leukos means white. And the reason they talk about the black and the white or the paper bark tree is because of the stem of the tree, of the tea tree, is black, and then the new shoots or the twigs that come out are more white. Okay, so that's literally where Melaleuca comes from. Okay. And it's also called the paper bark tree. And there are quite a few fairy tales or legends out there about why it is called tea tree specifically. From some people, person by the name of Cook making tea from the leaves, probably not advisable, not the best essential oil or thing to be taking internally. It does have actually quite a lot of side effects if you're going to take it internally. So probably not the best oil to call a tea tree. But nonetheless, let's carry on with a little bit of the history. Okay, so the tea tree has obviously been used in native Australia for a very long time for its medicinal properties because the tree is native to Australia. All right, and basically the oils that, the reason why they use the tea tree is because of its anthelmintic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic, antiviral, decongestant, immunostimulant, and vulnerary possibilities, okay? And so what that basically means is it has chemical constituents or components inside it that do have a lot of the benefits that I've just mentioned over there, right? And basically the oil of tea tree blends really well with other oils like bergamot, black pepper, chamomile, German chamomile, and Roman, lemon eucalyptus, Eucalyptus radiata, so that's the normal eucalyptus tree, Fragiona, geranium, one of my favorite oils, other favorite oils I should say, hey, because tea tree is probably my most favorite one because it's so versatile, lavender, lavandin, and you can see the list just goes on and on and on, and the reason why is it's just a really versatile oil. So let's get straight into that. We have Yolandi saying rosemary. Yeah, Yolandi loves rosemary because she says it helps with concentration. So rosemary is the plant of remembrance. It's called that for a very good reason. And yes, it does definitely support your body's ability to be able to focus and retain facts or have a memory improvement. Okay. So Jerry likes wild orange. It's the most uplifting smell and really picks me up. Yes, it's all that limonene in there. Okay, so limonene is just, all citrus oils really are actually very uplifting because of the limonene content that is in there. I'm glad to see there's quite a few people on here with all their different favorites. So if you've just joined, welcome. Please do us all a favor and go and pop into the comments what your favorite oil is, because today we're speaking about Tanya's favorite because it is so very versatile. All right. So basically, I've spoken to you about where the Melaleuca comes from, okay? And Melaleuca, commonly known as tea tree, there's actually more than 92 different components or compounds or chemical constituents in the essential oil. So you can understand that it has limitless applications, which makes it a really useful oil for me to use in the home. And basically, the leaves themselves can be used to be crushed, and then the oils can come out. And if you literally have a tea tree, then you can just crush the leaves, and then the aromatic compounds will come out, and you'll be able to have the aromatic benefit from it. And if you remember from my talk from last week, because of the terpenes that are in there, Melaleuca is a very much a clarifying oil and emotionally powerful for protecting energetic boundaries. Okay, so if you're someone that struggles to guard your energy, or basically to guard yourself against negative energies around you, it's a very useful thing to put some tea tree onto your pulse points and to inhale it aromatically all the time. Okay, brilliant. So, Alison loves lemon. I've got a lot of citrus lovers on today's call, I've got to say. Brilliant. All right, so basically, obviously the leaves are used to produce the aromatic essential oil from, and they are steam distilled. And the Melaleuca tree has been used by the Aborigines in Australia for very, very long time for its medicinal benefits. And basically, it's known for its purifying properties, okay? And it can be used to cleanse and to purify the skin and the nails and to support a healthy complexion. All right. So a lot of the ways that I use tea tree in my home on a daily basis sort of encompasses all those application methods right there. Daniel's also logged in. Daniel, you're late, and to your thing that you need to do because you're late is you need to elaborate even more than the rest. What is your favorite oil, Daniel? Please put it in the comments and also tell us why. Okay, so let's go ahead there with the comments coming through. Brilliant. So basically, Melaleuca or tea tree oil is very good for skin irritations, and you can also put it into a facial cleanser because of its cleansing properties, and you can apply it to fingernails and toenails after you shower to purify and keep the nails looking healthy. Okay, that's some of the information you can find online. And a lot of the information found online, the reason why they say these things is because Melaleuca and tea tree has got a very high concentration of terpenine as well as gamma terpenine. Okay, so it's the terpenine 4-ol, all right, which is an alcohol, and then we have the gamma terpenine, which is a monoterpene alkene. So both of those chemical constituents are in Melaleuca or tea tree at a very high concentration, and because of that, those chemical constituents are actually researched quite thoroughly. And what those chemical constituents, the benefits they have is that they are very good at surface cleansing, whether it is countertops, floors, or even your skin. But besides that, they're also soothing to the emotions, as I said, with energetic boundaries, okay? And it can protect against environmental threats. And the reason we say that is because of the antiviral, the antiseptic, and the antibacterial and antifungal properties that those chemical constituents then give to the tea tree oil. Okay, so now we come to the favorite part. There's a lot more people that came in just over there. Fantastic. If you've just joined, please go pop in the comments what your favorite oil is and why. Mine is obviously tea tree, which is why we're speaking about that today. All right, so Daniel is saying, I used to dislike the smell of tea tree, but really like it now. Strange, not strange at all. Remember, your body tells you exactly what you need, okay? And whether they repel you or whether they attract you, as you start growing used to understanding what your body is trying to tell you, You might be more attracted to certain oils on certain days for a specific reason. Okay, so Lithia is saying, love tea tree. Yay, I've got a tea tree lover with me on there today. The rest of you are all citrus lovers. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so let's go into why I find tea tree so absolutely useful. So I posted, I think it was on Sunday. If you haven't gotten that recipe yet, please go back to my Botanicamy page. It's an image that I made that you can go and download. It's going to be very nifty to have onto your phone. By the way, these recipes are also in my botanicamy.com website. So you're very welcome to go and download them from my website as well. Nora's just joined in as well. Also loving tea tree. Yes, the tea tree lovers are growing. Fantastic. Hello, Catherine. Please go tell us what your favorite essential oil is and why. It's a very interactive conversation today, I can see. So go and download that recipe that I posted on Sunday on my Botanicamy page. It's for a fantastically luscious foot balm. And basically, it's the shear that's in there. There's beeswax to harden it a bit. But if you don't have those components at home, and obviously because of lockdown, you can't go and buy them. So you can simply use your moisturizer that you normally use for your body, or even if you've got a foot balm, and just add tea tree to that. Because of the cleansing properties and the properties of being antifungal, antibacterial, and nourishing to your skin, tea tree is fantastic, especially for those of us that like walking around barefoot or in slops, because the plastic actually dries your heels out quite a lot, okay? So they do need some loving care. Tea tree is going to give that to you. All right, very good as a nail treatment. So I very often on a weekly basis when I do self-care Saturday or Sunday, because I tend to do that over weekends, it just makes me feel a little bit more special. More people coming in. Hello, Ruby. Please go pop in the comments what your favorite essential oil is and why, because I might just select one of them in my future talks to talk about. Okay, so very good treatment for your nails is adding tea tree to something like argan oil or apricot oil. Those are both carrier oils that are very juicifying. I love the word juicifying. I don't know if that actually exists. I just find it really nourishing and moisturizing to my nails. So I literally take some very little teeny bit, like a couple of drops, okay? You don't need a lot. Carrier oil, and then I add tea tree to that, or melaleuca, and then I apply that to my nails, okay? I also very routinely use tea tree as a hair treatment because it's really good for hair care. It makes your hair shiny, and again, because it's so good for your scalp, it's got that antifungal and antibacterial and cleansing properties. It is a very good oil to be adding to your hair. What I love adding with my tea tree is geranium as well as rosemary. So those three oils together, I just use great for conditioning, okay? But besides that, it is a really beautiful and clean and antiseptic smelling perfume. All right, so literally just scrunching it in your hair, when you turn your head, you're like your own diffuser and perfume all at the same time, plus you're getting the aromatic benefits from the oils, and it's nourishing to your hair. Michelle is saying she's made the foot balm. She used coconut oil, olive oil, a teaspoon of a sort of lubricant, and then tea tree oil and peppermint. Glorious. Yes, I love those, all of those together. Very good combination. The peppermint's obviously going to be very cooling to your feet as well. So very good one to add to the tea tree for the foot balm. All right, another one that I use the tea tree in is my homemade toner for my face. So I literally make a floral water, whether it be a witch hazel that I've bought from the store, or whether I use basil or roses from my garden that are organic, and I make a floral water from that. Then I obviously add a couple of drops of tea tree to that. I also like adding some lavender because it's so soothing to the skin. And I shake it up really, really well, because obviously the essential oils are going to float on top, right? You've got to get it nicely mixed up, and then I use that as a cooling mist or a toner for my face. Lithia is saying my husband has used tea tree very successfully for conditions where a fungal agent has had an impact on the feet, which is really good. Yes, that's exactly what it's there for. And we definitely can. She's asking whether we can add it to an existing shampoo. Most certainly you can. So how you would do that is you would put shampoo into your hand, in other words, the amount that you're going to be shampooing your hair with, and then just add one drop. Remember, these oils are very potent, especially if you're using a pure oil. Maybe I should just comment on that. What are you looking for in a pure tea tree oil? When you're buying one, you've got to look for it to be colorless to a pale yellow liquid. It's got to have a strong medicinal, slight spicy, camphorous aroma. Okay, so if you smell anything else in there, most definitely not going to be a pure oil. So as long as you're using a good quality oil and you trust the brand that you're using, then you'll be fine. Just always remember what the certifications mean and what can go into a bottle without them having to declare it and that kind of thing. Do a little bit of research, okay? But if you're using a very good pure quality oil, your dollop of shampoo in your hand, 1 drop of tea tree, and then you can wash your hair with that very, very beautifully. Yes. Okay, often put oregano on her feet. Alison also puts oregano on her feet. I hope it's very diluted, Alison, because oregano is a very hot oil, can actually feel like chili peppers on your skin. Okay, so that's some good advice. Why? Because oregano also has a lot of benefits for skin health due to the chemical constituents that it contains, such as carvacrol. All right, so what else do I use it for? So I've talked about my toner. Oh, another thing for my skin. So I'm using it on my nails. I'm using it on my hair. Skin facial toner in my heel balm. And then what I also do is I make a sort of a roller where when my immune system needs a bit of a boost, I add Melaleuca or tea tree to my roller. So there's a lot of good dilution charts online. Melaleuca or tea tree can be a little bit harsh on some people's skins, especially if you do have a sensitive skin. So always dilute appropriately. It's really not necessary to oversensitize your skin and make it even more sensitive. You're not diluting the oil out. You're literally just localizing it there for longer. And if there's other nunus in the oil because you're purchasing a brand that is not necessarily as pure, at least you're diluting out all those bad nunus as well. So literally making yourself a roller bottle, 10 ml roller bottle with a roller at the top. You can then roller it on the bottom of your feet for immune support. So there's another very good use for tea tree. Okay, and what else do I use it for? Oh, I've got like a eco-friendly shower spray. Really lovely, because remember, because of the antifungal aspect, chemical constituent that's in tea tree, it is a really good mold and mildew cleaner. So how you would do that is literally make a spray bottle, and I always use glass because obviously essential oils do dissolve plastic, so you're going to let out all the petrochemicals come out, which is really not a good idea. Especially tea tree. Tea tree is even better at dissolving glue, plastic, all kinds of things. If you've traveled with tea tree, you will know what I'm talking about when it's leaked into your bag. Okay, so very good idea to rather do it in glass, okay? And literally a mold and mildew cleaner, you can add 10 drops of your Melaleuca or tea tree, 10 drops of lemon, because lemon is a fantastic degreaser, also very uplifting. We've had some very nice citrus comments on the live today already. And then 2 cups of white wine vinegar. And you can see that's 20 drops of essential oil to 2 cups of vinegar. So you can see how potent oils are. And literally you then spray the tiles or the areas where you do find a little bit of black spots, and then you let it sit for 10 minutes, and then you can give it a scrub. Okay, so the vinegar works together with the essential oils to clean, very good surface cleansers, but also then to take care of those environmental threats. Another one is just a normal shower cleaner. And this one is one of those that you would spray in your shower afterwards. So you've now already cleaned it, okay? And especially now, because most of us are cleaning our houses on our own at the moment. We don't have any helpers around because of lockdown. This is a really good spray to make up, because you literally just spray the shower when you finish showering, and it's going to literally help extend the time before some of these environmental threats actually start growing again. All right, so a really nice shower cleaner that you spray on afterwards would be the same amount, 2 cups of vinegar, and then to that you would add 20 drops of lemon, 15 drops of geranium, which is also really antibacterial, by the way, and smells amazing, and then 20 drops of Melaleuca or tea tree. Okay, so there's some very nice recipes for you. And what else do I use it for? Oh, toilet cleaner. Hope you guys saw my video last week. I made this amazing baking soda and citric acid toilet cleaner where I always add tea tree too, because I just really love the antiseptic smell, but it's also going to clean the toilet bowl really well. So I pop that, I pour that into the toilet, and then I give it a good scrub, and then basically the citric acid and the baking soda then cancel each other's out. Chemistry working right at it, so basically you don't end up with a cup of like baking soda at the bottom of your toilet bowl, right? That's what the citric acid is there for. So always the baking soda first, scrub, and then the citric acid. All right, what else do I use it for? Oh, very good in hand sanitizers, guys, because essentially the tea tree oil because of those alcohols and monoterpenes, they are really good at taking care of environmental threats that are gram negative, but also those that do have an envelope and those that don't have an envelope. So tea tree is a really good essential oil to have around because of the wound care properties. And I've got something called a wound oil. This is something I've spoken about before quite often. But literally, it's a mixture that I make with carrier oil, tea tree, frankincense, and lavender together. And those 3 oils together with the carrier oil are really good at assisting any kind of minor scrapes, cuts, those kind of things on your skin, because the tea tree is just so beneficial for skincare. All right, so that was a mouthful. Hopefully, if you just remember one of those things, I'm going to be really, really proud of you. And you can just, the list of how you can use tea tree on a daily basis just goes on and on and on and on. And if there's anything extra that you use tea tree for that I didn't even mention today or didn't think about mentioning today, I would really love it if you go and put that in comments as well, because I'm also on a learning curve. I like to learn new things every single day. Yes, and if you want to go and download any of those recipes that I mentioned, they're either going to be on my Botanicamy Facebook page, but you can also download some of those very nice self-care recipes for things that you can make at home, like the foot balm. You can go and download that from my botanicamy.com website as well. Brilliant. So I'll see you guys next week, Thursday, same time. And if you want me to speak about your specific favorite oil, get yourself noticed, go and put it in the comments and say why you're using that essential oil, and if you would like me to speak about that oil as well. Thank you guys so very much for joining today, and I'll see you all next week. Cheerio.